96.3 WPTR FM. Of course, Johnny Lee with some classic country from 1982. It's 11:30, and the moment of truth has arrived. And the moment of truth in the form of the members of Midnight Rose are here, all of them. We have more than a quorum. We're 5 for 5, right?
Yeah,
I'm number 3. You're number 3, that's right. That was TJ. He rolled in here after Cal. Bob was first.
That would make me number 1.
I'm sorry?
That would make me number 1.
I guess it would. That's right. And we also have Ron Gagnon and Rick. How do you pronounce your name?
Jeanette.
Jeanette. There we go. So it's Bob Melfi, TJ Meade, and Cal Myers, all making up the members of Midnight Rose. So you guys going to play something for us, huh?
Sure, we brought some instruments. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you?
Always.
You got to do the work. All I have to do is listen. All right. Let's hear from Midnight Rose. And what are you going to play for us?
It's a tune called Honky Tonk Man.
Okay.
Original tune you'll hear tomorrow in its electric form.
All right, great. Go to it.
What you want home is what I need. Anything that be enough to satisfy me. One of my needs can't be denied. What keeps me feeling young, me feel alive. You can find me on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Happy acting really alright. I'm green, happy, doing what I can. I'm gonna live in the life of my honky tonk man.
You're a good-hearted woman, and I'm a hard-headed man. But there's something about me you got to understand. You can take what you want, I'll take what I need. But when the lights start shining bright, that's where I'll be. Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Yes, we can I'm free and happy to be what I am. I'm a little life, I'm a hard on man. Now I'm not complaining, I don't get that wrong. Well, they're on the list where I belong. My name is High, on a billboard sign. What keeps me hanging on to close the time? Everybody, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Yes, it's an I'm green, happy to be what I am. I'm living a life of my own man. I'm on Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. If we can I'm green, happy to be what I am. I'm living a life of my own man. I'm on Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Cause I'm living a life of my honky tonk man.
Oh, yeah. Hey, that wasn't too shabby. That's putting it mildly. That was really great. A good acoustic sound. The sound of Midnight Rose on Great Country 96.3 WPTR FM. And you guys, you got me all excited. It's going to be a great day tomorrow, right?
Absolutely. You gotta come on down.
Looking forward to it. That's right. Great. Well, the whole WPTR FM gang will be up there. Of course, some other country groups locally. Country Exposure, the String Dusters, they're a bluegrass acoustic guitar group. Buzzard Lace, Colleen Schwindel will be there. We've got members of Midnight Rose. And we'll listen to David Kirsch. And then we'll come back and talk to the fellows and find out what's been going on and where they expect to be going from here on Great Country 96.3 WPTR FM. Arnie Anderson, your host on a Saturday morning. And then we'll be back with more Midnight Rose on Great Country 96.3 WPTR FM. This is Kelly Music Festival in Boston Spa. We also have Tracy here, who is their agent, I guess, right, from Nashville. Why don't you come on over here, Tracy, and tell us a bit. I was reading, it's very interesting how you guys kind of got together, and maybe you could fill us in on how you and Midnight Rose first met.
Well, Bob Nosley originally contacted me last year, and it was pretty much during my busy time right before I was doing some other festivals. And I had invited them up to a festival in Massachusetts to come and talk to me and visit to get to know them. And Bob, TJ, and Rick came up. And I spent probably about, 3 or 4 whole minutes talking to them. I had such a busy day. But when I got back to Nashville, I listened to their CD better. And I said, wow, these guys are pretty good.
All right.
So I came back up the following, that November, which was last November, and watched them perform and met with them for about a weekend and did a management deal and kind of been working with them ever since. And there's a lot of good things in their future.
Well, that's great, and of course we're so happy to have been playing their latest CD, and we'll be doing more of that. In fact, maybe we'll get to that shortly, Where I Left You. How's that going, by the way? It's getting a lot of play, isn't it?
Well, we've just finished it up within the last month, actually, and you're the first station to be playing it. We've got quite a few more stations on the agenda that we'll be going out to within the next few weeks, and hopefully we're going to be following up with radio tours to each radio station, coming into the area, working with clubs that the radio stations work with, and we'll be doing some in-studio interviews at other stations and that kind of thing to help come up with songs.
I noticed, too, when you guys go back to Nashville, you've got something coming up in October. You'll be playing some club dates down there in Nashville. Can someone tell us about those, perhaps? Or are you the person to tell us here?
Well, we'll be doing some showcasing and some guest appearances here and there around town. Actually, clubs in Nashville are worse to play than they are around here. I mean,
Are they really?
The house bands down there basically play for tips. So it's not such a great deal for everyone to rush to Nashville to move to make it and get rich, because it's just not going to happen. But it is a good place to be seen by some of the industry people. So, and they're all very good. All the clubs are good about having new bands come up and guest appear and play a few songs or half a set or a whole set or whatever. So that's what they'll be doing, and got some people coming out to look at them, and they're already showing some interest. So it should be good experience and good exposure.
And they have you there to show them around Nashville, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, because the experience in Albany this morning.
But I know my way around Nashville.
I was going to say, I hope she knows the way around Nashville better she was New York.
I felt like one of those controllers at the airport tower. You overflowed the place.
Beam me up, Scotty.
What's that, TJ?
Beam me up, Scotty.
Well, that's great.
On the road.
Look, why don't we get to your CD? We'll give you guys a well-deserved rest, and then we'll come back and talk some more, okay?
Great. What's going on here?
GRFM, of course, that's Midnight Rose. We're so pleased to have them here in the studio. Live and in concert, I guess. Huh? Absolutely. You ever know somebody say live? When you think of the alternatives, the live is certainly the way to go. It's kind of hard to get. More exciting. It seems more redundant to say live and in concert, you know. So, anyway, tomorrow's a big day with the Music Fest, and you fellows are going to be appearing up there along with these other local groups. And why don't you tell us a bit about what's on the agenda for tomorrow?
Well, a lot of
These are rough questions.
They are. Everybody. What's your name?
Who are you? Sounds like...
Well, what we're looking forward to doing tomorrow is basically, do a meet and greet with people that come by and stuff, let them get to know us and try to get to know them a little bit and try to add them to our fan club base. And, plus I'll get to meet some of the other performers that are going to be there tomorrow and, introduce ourselves and just, get to know one another and have a good time.
Have a good time.
Make fans, make friends.
That's right. There's no wall between us and our fans. We get out there and we're just like everybody else. Come on down, meet us. We want to meet you, that's for sure.
That's right. That's great. Well, that's nice to hear because, not some performers, are sort of like, they'll come in the limo, jump out and do their routine.
Not us.
And they're on
Up in the limo with us.
Settle for a pickup truck with a bed to it. An 8-foot bed you don't have to make.
Or how about a tractor or something?
Sure, that's great. I like that idea. You got a tractor?
No, I don't, but we could probably rustle one.
Let's get one. Anybody out there got a tractor, come on down.
Yeah, that's right. So that's going to be a great day. And about what time? In the middle of the afternoon, they can expect to see on the...
Well, what time does everything get started, Chuck?
The first band starts at noon.
At noon.
Noon, so get down there at 11, get good seats.
Yep, that's great. So you'll be available. You can bring some extra CDs with you, folks?
We got stuff down there. We have fan packs and pictures and CDs. Believe it or not, I don't think we're quite ready with that. But if you get on our mailing list, you can certainly get one.
That's great. How about shirts? Do you have shirts too?
Yeah.
Shirts, not yet.
No, no shirts.
Yeah, we're still,
Hats.
but we will sell
Listen,
them.
we gotta wait for the manufacturers on those too, because, I mean, they're backed up, so by the time we get everything.
Yeah, you can't strike, just do everything up there.
Oh, yeah, it did. So we're happy to say we do have some roses.
Oh, do you?
They're
Autographed
nice
roses, autographed
with,
pictures,
take a
fan
picture,
bags.
right.
That's great. And of course,
Get on the mailing list, you'll get the CDs and the shirts and the hats and everything you could ever want, you can get.
that's great.
Right
Over
there.
Night Rose.
It's been a real thrill having you here, and I'm actually glad you made it.
Well, I'm thrilled to be here, and thanks for having us, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
It's a real
thank you.
pleasure, and really, you guys are great. That was wonderful music, and it's good to hear the acoustic guitar. You know, tomorrow you'll have all the 9 yards of all the electronics and that sort of thing,
Everything.
right?
Mhm.
That's
The whole
great.
way.
We'll
Well,
still
once
have the
again-
acoustic guitar there.
You what?
We'll still have an acoustic guitar.
Well, sure, that's the amplifier. That's right. Well, once again, thanks to the members of Midnight Rose and also Tracy. Thanks for coming by. This is really great. Enjoyed the morning, having some live entertainment on Great Country 96.3 WPTR FM. All right.
You guys want to sign this and we'll leave it to Arnie?
That was great,
Ever-
guys.
anybody have
Really.
a Sharpie with them?
All right.
Bob is
Really.
here. Bob has his
Thank you.
Sharpie.
I brought them, but they're the
Thank you a lot.
hotel.
Nice job. Really appreciate it.
Hey, good man, good man.
Paper did the trick, didn't it, huh?
Perfect.
And you've got, we put a bumper sticker for you. You were first here.
So we're looking for the shrimp cocktail now.
There's the Drake coffee
There's the
cake
Drake.
right there. You get that. That's been really great.
Off the top. Maybe you would have flown.
Yeah, autograph it. We'll hang it up here in the studio.
Now, during this, they recorded this whole thing for playback later.
I just taped it here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Playback
yeah.
later.
Yeah, we simulcast nationwide.
Yeah, it'll be fun to listen to, you know?
Will it be possible to get it?
made or not?
Yeah, sure. I make the set for you. You want to do one?
Yeah.
Cassette? Yeah, just give us so much time we can get you one. Sure.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Put it in the archives. No, it's just we're here time-wise.
Oh, yeah. Who's next? Bob?
Put down things for the DVD.
I did.
I like the part of the
You
James
need to
thing.
remind me, I've got other pictures that need to send me to get with the Point Breeze and Indian Ranch and maybe take care of those later tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, buddy.
It's your pen.
I know. I'm gonna sign it.
And we worked with them, we came back up, we spent a weekend up here listening to them and talking and meeting and, going over plans and all kinds of things. And decided to sign them to a management contract with CHM Productions in Nashville. And done a lot of work over the last 8 or 10 months working on their road show and getting a new name, a new logo and all that kind of stuff. And they've got a lot of things coming up in Nashville. They've got some showcases coming up. And we've got some industry people who are interested in seeing a little bit more of them and hearing a little bit more of them. So we've got a lot of exciting things happening.
Thank you,
We started their IUBA fan club, which is it's the IFCO fan club, the International Fan Club Organization. Those are the people who are bringing fans there. And so they hopefully will be at Fan Fair next June in
Perfect, thank you.
Nashville. And any of you coming down there for Fan Fair can stop by their booth and see them. And that's about it. I can't tell you anymore. I guess you're just going to have to see for yourselves. Let's now please welcome Midnight Rose.